Growath smeared mud on his head, and soon after, new shoots sprouted from his head, and his entire head was covered in leaves, but soon the leaves began to wither and fall off. Growath headed back to the hot spring area and tested the water depth with a stick. The depth was just right. Without hesitation, he jumped into the spring and started soaking. He plugged up the small volcanic vent with mud and caught a rainbow-colored worm to use as an air freshener. The spring water instantly turned into a swirl of colors. Then, he slathered mud all over himself again, covering his entire body, and began enjoying some quality relaxation time. However, when he woke up, he found himself completely covered in green leaves. Growath was startled at first, but then a brilliant idea struck him. He transformed his fingers into wooden shears and gave himself a brand new hairdo. But before long, all the leaves suddenly withered away. Growath covered himself in mud once more, and fresh sprouts grew back out. However, just as he was feeling pretty pleased with himself, the leaves withered again. Left with no choice, Growath kept applying mud over and over, trying out all kinds of new hairstyles and having a blast. But the rainbow bird nearby got woken up by all the commotion. He even made himself a princess dress out of leaves and happily showed off his cross-dressing look. The rainbow bird finally had enough. It flew up to Grotesque's head and pecked all the leaves off. Seeing Grotesque's disheveled appearance, the rainbow bird laughed at him mockingly. Growath went back to the hot spring again, hoping to grow the leaves back, but the spring had dried up completely. Growath felt devastated, and just then the rainbow bird started mocking him again. But suddenly Growath flashed a mysterious smile as a colorful feathered scarf appeared around his neck.